In today's meditation, I woke up around 5 o'clock. I'd slept well. So, having slept well, my ability to think about meditation was better. What is interesting is in the last days, meditation hasn't come by so easily for me. It feels like my mind has been like a ping-pong ball. What is also interesting is I observe, as I meditate, I observe that there are various parts of me that are happening simultaneously. Let me explain what I mean. There is the mind which has this constant chatter. It says things. It is the one who speaks. It's the one who is constantly saying, oh, and this happened, oh, and that happened, and that happened, and that happened. Or, oh, look what happened here, or look what the da. So you ask the question, whom is the mind telling to look? So there is, and I don't know how to describe what this is, but this, I would say, one part of the soul. There is one part of the soul that looks and does and goes down that memory lane. Let's say, oh, yeah, you had this great conversation, remember? And then right away, instantly, without a sense of question or doubt, the soul just goes whoop right to that point of that memory. And I know that there is physical movement attached to this because when I concentrate and bring all my focus to the center of my forehead, to that of the third eye, or to the placement of all energy to the center, what is interesting is I can recognize that there is a deflection, a physical, how could I say this? It's not physical as in the bodily, but it is a shift. It's a movement of the soul to go and fetch that memory. And this memory is somewhere there, it exists, and it is very well recorded, and it is a question of just going and dipping into that memory. And at that moment, the soul is there. It is so there that is not here. It is not with me in that meditative state. So I have to gently bring the soul from there, like, okay, it's time to come back and bring you here. And what is interesting is I ask myself the question, who is this? Oh, it's time to come and bring you here. Because the mind has already given the role for the chatter. The soul has already gone to that other location. There's something else as a part of the soul within me that tells gently, and it's a very gentle nudge to say, hey, come on. Okay, you went there, you saw it. Good, now let's get back. And as it comes back and it stays still for a bit, there's another chatter from the brain, and then there's another move. So there's this constant back and forth that can happen. And today morning, as I woke up, I recognized this soul has this extreme excitement within it. It's like bouncing. It's like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And there is a calmer part of my soul, which, again, I can't distinguish the two. I can distinguish the two, but I can't define with terms who these two components are. That is like, it's okay. Let's first wake up. Let's look at what's around us. And it's the calmer composure. It's also the one that tells me, okay, it's time to sleep. It's okay. You don't have to. And the other soul part is like, oh, let's meditate. I want to learn everything. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's definitely different than the mind. Because I have learned to calm the mind. Somehow, I recognize in the wake state, all three parts play a role. it's fascinating how these three parts come together. They become unison and they also coordinate. So I recognize the active soul when there's a lot of chattering going on from my side. Talking to another person, talking over another person, trying to make my point. There is the mind that is making decisions about, okay, gives the list. Okay, you need to do this today. Okay, you finished that, now do this. And then there is the calmer part of the soul that's looking and reflecting at this equation of the three. And sometimes it's the one that tells me, oh, hold on. Somehow between the three, there's some coordination. Most of the time, the mind wins. The soul is the next one. And the third is the calmer soul. The calmer soul only rarely puts its opinion out. It puts it out especially when it sees something's going wrong. It's interesting, the dynamic between the three. Anyways, this is an observation of my meditative state early on as I started meditating today. So I wanted to share that.